I'm alive. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you guys are going to have a great New Year tonight. Happy early New Year. Happy New Year's Eve, if you will. Buddy, stop tripping on the light, dude. I'm doing a live. He always trips on the light when I sit out here and do this. Um, the last couple of weeks, I don't know. It's just been very up and down. It's like a lot of energy, a little bit of energy, a lot of energy, a little bit of energy, and I'm like being told from so many places, like, get your work started early. Like, do the work now so you don't have to do it later when it actually starts. And then it's like other things are telling me, relax, take it easy. You need to rest for a second. You've already been doing a lot over a year. Because if you know anything about Capricorns, hard work ain't nothing at all. All we live for is work. Um, so it's like take like a normal person, and you can just like stack and stack and stack and stack on top of it. And there's a few signs that are the same way, and it's very translatable. But there is nothing like a Capricorn, man. We look at the impossible and we get excited, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. As part of the point of this live, this video, whatever you're watching it as, um, it's kind of that I don't know. It's, you can't really say it's a statement. You can't really say it's a purpose. I guess it's just, at the end of the day, a part of who you are. It's part of who you are raised to be. I mean, I know a lot of people are bashed over the head by, a man's got to be this way, a woman's got to be this way. But if you look at it, I mean, all the lessons are teaching men and women to be the same thing. Like, have you really sat down and looked at how translatable the lessons are between men and women? The only separation that there is literally what we put on it. I find that ironic, and I find that funny. And this whole journey of self-discovery that I've been on this last, genuinely, it started about 7 years ago when my life literally like burned down around me, and I'm just standing there like that meme, like back in the day, like, it's fine, we're doing good here. And like literally like I've been asked, like, how are you still here after everything? Like, are you an idiot? I mean, you have to have some kind of delusions of grandeur if you're going to literally trudge through the mud of your life. And if your mud is thicker than others, will say, dude, it's a reflection off my phone. The dog acts like a cat. Like, it's weird. My cat acts like the guard dog, and the dog acts like the cat. It's very weird. He's just tripping out on the reflection down. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, so like the whole point of this, like, and I associate my life so much over this whole period of time with music. And you're supposed to look at music and reflect on it, like have something that like carries you through, something that's like, yeah, okay, somebody feels my pain. So you can associate it. It's so general that you can associate it to anything in life. But synchronicity has always been there my whole life. Even when I didn't believe in it, it was always like, this album is coming out exactly at the right time. This album is like literally detailing what I'm going through right now. not this is what just happened. This happened to me before. It's like, holy shit, this is literally fucking telling me what I just went through, what I'm going through right now, and could this possibly be what I'm about to go through? Anybody that's curious, like literally, like if you sit down and listen to the entire Stone Sour album of House and Golden Bones, part 1 and 2, like that was my entire 2016, 2017, and 2018. Like, and the album came out like almost 6 years before that. And it's always like, I carry it, and everybody's like, why are you so dark? Why are you so twisted? It's just, I'm not. There's something there. The synchronicity, it's like, it's telling me something. And then literally, like, those 3 years of my life, it was House of Golden Bones. Like, literally, like, no one should be able to, or even have to, start their life over 5 times. You're like literally, like, are you an idiot? Do you not fucking get it? No, it's quite the opposite. I have it so figured out, I get bored with the day-to-day. Like, I get going to work, earning a check, advancing so you make more money, so you take care of your family and you're paying your bills, making sure you have a house, and like that shit is so second nature because of the family that I come from. It's like, don't you want more than this? Don't you want more than just security? Like, even for in a successful family, where is the ambition? Why are you only living off of something somebody else built for you, somebody else's greatness? Why aren't you taking that inspiration and being like, that is my father, that is my grandfather, I'm gonna outdo that motherfucker because he gave me the blueprint? Why play it safe? If you know the rules of the game, if you can see all 12 dimensions of the fucking chessboard, if you know how the game is fucking played, why would you ever be scared? Why would you ever hold back? Why wouldn't you strive for everything, as delusional as that fucking sounds? Why not? Why? Because you want to sit back and like, okay, I played it safe. What the fuck am I doing with my life? What the fuck am I doing with it? Yeah, I'm playing it safe. I got everything figured out, but where's the true achievement for somebody truly like that? Like for somebody that has the game figured out, and you can literally go to work, come home, stop, dude, you're going to start attacking my foot, and then we are going to have problems. Like, where's the challenge? Where's the risk? Fortune favors the bold. Fortune favors the brave. Take it however you want. Playing it safe gets you nothing. Playing it safe gets you everything taken away from you when society deems you no longer viable. Go watch the movie Falling Down. It's very weird. It was done like back in the late 80s, early 90s. Michael Douglas, I think it's Joel Schumacher. And literally at the beginning of the movie, there's a guy holding a fucking sign, still financially viable. Welcome to your future. If you're not already there. Print for everybody. And guess what I found when I went down that road? Road closed. Road closed. Road closed. Yeah, I've taken risks. I've taken chances in my life because I'm not scared. Because I'm smart enough to know what to risk it on, what not to, when to risk it, when not to. But at the same time, at least I have that ambition. At least I still hear the call of life. Again, music is my refuge. Like literally, and that's why when the song a couple days ago came out, the new 3 Days Grace, I love how they didn't kick the new singer out. I love how Adam just came back and he was like, hey, this is gonna be a fucking duet album the whole goddamn time. Let's go. Like it's the goddamn chorus too. Like, we walk like dead. Well, how's it go? We walk like dead, though we're already dying, right? And then it's shit. I'm gonna butcher. I don't know. You guys should go listen to it. Anyways, the whole point of this is, like, I know it's the new year. I know, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I will go there right damn now. I do not believe in those bitches. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If you're not, just shut your fucking mouth. Like, really, what's the point of a New Year's resolution other than you disappointing yourself? Because 99% of people do not have the drive or the willpower to change their own lives. Because it's fucking painful. It's I bet you it's Ronnie's dog. I bet you Ronnie's dog got out again. But like, rebuilding your life, like destroying your life and rebuilding it, like, I've lost everything so many times. It really gives you a perspective of not even caring anymore, almost, when you've lost your entire life as many times as I have. But at the same time, it gives you a different perspective. Like I don't know if it's the same for everybody. Like, I got to that self-destructive point where it just got to be too much. Like I said, I was standing with my world burning around me, and I'm fine. And I don't know, the Dustin that was left after everybody left, after people, thank you, buddy, thank you. After everybody showed themselves who they truly are. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Nope, we're doing this first. I didn't like the person that I... Hold on, let me see if I can do that without screwing this up. There we go. Anyway, I didn't like the person that I was left with. Like, there were pieces of myself that I could recognize. There were pieces of myself that I could remember when everybody was finally gone. But, like, the person that I had allowed myself to become because of the experiences, I had forgotten a lot of the lessons that I had been taught when I was a child, because I got so wrapped up in life. I got so wrapped up in ego. I got so wrapped up in everything. And it just became, or I don't even know what it became. Like, I can still, and like they say, the road to hell is paved with the best intentions. Like, I can still go through and be like, no, I had this in mind when I did this. I had this in mind. Like, there were a lot of people I fucked over in life. There were a lot of people I stabbed in the back. There were a lot of people I slit their goddamn throats. So it's like, any time I've gotten karma, it's not like, oh, woe is me. It's like, no, I knew that bitch was coming. And I accepted it fully, because I wasn't somebody that stepped on necks for the purpose of just stepping on necks for myself to get ahead. I literally, I didn't want my children to grow up to be the person that I was. And if that meant fucking somebody else over so I could take them out of the environment that created me, that created my brothers, and I am that cold-blooded and ruthless, then yeah. If that's what it takes to break the cycle so no one else in my family line ever has to turn out like us again, then, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, that's the thing about a leader. Like, and that's what I've always referenced throughout my entire career when I'm talking to people about what it takes to both stay economically viable and ethically pure within yourself, because there are a lot of compromises even a good person, man or woman, is going to have to make in their lives. You have to. I mean, I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, but I learned a long time ago there is no good and evil. It's a zillion shades of gray and different hues. Some are darker than the others, but it's all gray. There is no good. There is no bad. There is only what we make it to be. I mean, you don't even have to look much further than the rules of man here on Earth. Like, look at the age of consent in the United States. Age of consent is not the same across the board. It is not the same in California here as it is back in, like, let's say, Kentucky. It's not the same as it is, say, in Florida. And then if you want to extrapolate that even more, it's not even the same that it is over in the Middle East. So how can any rule be universal other than the ones that the universe shows us, right? So why are you listening to anybody else? Like, thank you for watching. Like I've always said, this is more for me and my growth and everything else than anything, trying to find my way back to my pure self one way or another, or at least hoping to be a much better human being than I used to be, but still embracing those negative qualities that I had before, because let's be honest, there's a reason why I'm so internally strong as I am. So, I mean, some of that is, even though people might view it as negative, dark, whatever, it's gotten me through till now. So it's not something I'm going to give up on, but it is something that I'm not going to focus on. It doesn't make me me, but it's something I can grab onto and harness when I need to. And I guess that's the whole point. It's just like pushing forward and never giving up. I love you, buddy. Like, name one person in life that's literally lost everything 5 times and gone back for a 6th. You would call him an idiot. You would call him crazy. But again, I go back to my original point. Why play it safe at all? If you see all 12 dimensions of the chessboard, if you see how the game is laid out, if you know more than anything, because we all know the deck is stacked against us, but if you know how the game is truly played, like, you see how the deck is stacked against you. Like, you do have to have a little bit of delusion to want to go back in for a sixth helping, being like, no, the sixth time is the charm. I got this. Like, I'm gonna go back into hell itself, and I'm gonna walk through hell, and I'm gonna show the devil he ain't nothing compared to me. Like that's got to be delusional at some point. That's got to be delusional. But that's the mindset you have to never ever give up. Like, legitimately. And I think that's the whole point of never saying Mayday. Like, I'm never gonna cry for help. I'm gonna go down in flames, and I don't care how much it hurts. I'm gonna enjoy every second, because I at least understand the nature and the ebb and flow of the universe, the nature and the ebb and flow of reality, of existence, of life, of every single person that watches this goes through the same thing I do. It just depends on whether excuse me, on whether, you know, you're on an incline on that roller coaster, or you might be hitting a decline on that roller coaster in your life. But once you figure out the ebb and flow of your own damn life, things do get a lot easier to anticipate and to predict. They do. And like I said, I know 2025 New Year, like, don't even get me started again on those New Year's resolutions. Like, I already said that before. But it's really, a new chapter, I guess, a new era, a new saga. I don't know. It's just all the work that I've done, combining the piece of shit with the innocence that I used to be, trying to rediscover myself now. Like, this really is like an uncharted era I'm walking into, because I'm not even something at this point that I thought I would ever be. And and with me being the mad scientist, like, I got to experiment on everything. I got to poke the bear, because I got to know what happens. You know, I'm very curious. I'm very curious about how this is going to play out, how the world is going to receive this weird amalgamation that I've turned into. Like, I spent so much time embracing the old and uncovering the new that it's like, okay, well, I'm literally walking into an uncharted era in my life. Like, I'm 43 and starting over again. I don't think there's going to be any fucking midlife crisis whatsoever. Like, I'm too focused, I'm too determined. I have too many things I have to get done in this life before I die, and everybody in my family doesn't seem to live very long, so a lot of time to get shit done in. Self-acceptance, self-realization. Damn, I've never said that out loud before. Okay. At least how I see it's literally taking everything up until this point in my life and saying, not that it didn't happen, but to this point and beyond, whoever I've been, whoever I've done wrong, it's not irrelevant, but it's not who I am now. like when the options are not be here anymore or fix yourself, and you decide to fix yourself, I mean, you kind of, there's no other, you can't embrace a victim role if you're trying to recover. Like, you have to be the villain. So it's not that I don't care about the people that I've hurt, but it's really like I can't focus on that right now if I'm trying to put myself back where I need to be. Because I'm of no service to anyone at the bottom. And karma is something that I will always accept because I was a piece of shit for a very long time. But life waits for no one. Life waits for nothing. And it's very, very true. And I'll leave you guys on this. You either fuck it or it fucks you. Like, period. So you either got to stand up and be the king, be the villain, be the queen. Accept the things that you're going to have to do in this life. Accept that there's no good and evil. Okay, I'm not gonna rehash all that after the whole reconnection thing. Anyway, I'm gonna be sticking to this, doing this on a more consistent basis, but we're only gonna be doing Tuesdays and Saturdays because those seem to be my best days of the week. Maybe sometimes, honestly. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. All right.